Hello, hello, hi everyone, and by by everyone I mean hi cat, hello, and hello Streamer Lemons bot. Ikuza, oh my god, what is this witchcraft? A stream on time, how dare you even say that? Hi Bridget, I still don't know how to read your name. Bridget? Is that fine? Hello, welcome to the stream. Hi. Hello, Simon. Hello. Welcome to the stream, Simon. All right. Oh my goodness. I don't have much to say, to be honest. So I guess we can go to the game screen. The game's not visible. Where game? Hello. Oh, there it is. So this is where we stopped last time, right? And you know what? Woman jump scare, just like last time. We're gonna talk with her in a second. How's the audio? Also, Rima, I don't feel you're in adequate ghost hunting gear. What do you mean? This is perfect gear for ghost hunting. Granted, I'm sure it will distract your opponent. What you mean? Nothing distracting about this. Yeah, I'm hoping the audio is okay. You guys let me know, please. And thank you. Audio seems okay. Okay. I forgot about the female. Well, now you remember. It feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper inside. I wonder if I remember all the voices I gave to characters. We'll see. The Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. Files updated. Whee! I love when my files are updated. Oh my god, woman jump scare. What voice do I give you? A mommy voice, I think. Can I do a mommy voice though? So, have you decided what you're going to do with your... Oh, so precious. Curse stone? Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. You could practically... Oh, wait. I forgot about the female. I'm scared. It's okay, Simon. I will protect you. Right window, nothing distracting. Nothing distracting? What do you mean? There's nothing distracting about that. You could practically hear from the distance, Mama, from the voice. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in a reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. Strange woman. I need an adult. She scares me. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. Guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that would catch her interest. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Oh wait, might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. Also, if only like 12 or something people got curse stones after this day, why are we meeting them all so quickly? Small world. Well, it's because they keep hanging out in the places connected to the mysteries, right? Could she be fixed? She can fix me anytime. Oh wait, fix her? I don't think... I don't think so. There's nothing... Why are you implying that she needs to be fixed? She's perfect the way she is. She scares me, but that's good. That's okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they keep hanging out in the places connected to the mysteries because they also want to meet other curse bearers, right? To kill them and get their right of resurrection, right? So that's why we keep meeting them, because, yeah, they're doing the same thing that we are, pretty much. What? If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? Woman, excuse me? Oh, hello, Rayumi. Hi. I can give you a summary of the story if you want. But first, I need to call that bitch out. I only killed 3 people so far. Bitch, that's not that many. Don't call me out. How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 7. You killed 7? Bitch, that's way more than me. Or I don't know what 7 meant actually. Strange woman. A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. Crazy. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Hello, Iki. Hi. I'd like to hear your summarizing. So, we met a girl named Yoko. She was weird. And then she told us about 7 mysteries of Honjo that are like superstitions, basically, of that region. And then she died. And then there was a weird man that came and he wanted our curse stone. Oh, we got a curse stone that from her because she dropped it. From Yoko, she dropped it. And we got it. I was at the last stream, so I only need to know what happened today. Okay, but I'll summarize for everyone who wasn't at the last stream as well. She died. We don't know why. She dropped a curse stone or whatever. We picked it up and we have a curse stone now. And apparently there's a thing called right of resurrection, which can bring dead people back to life. And for that to work, our curse stone needs to like collect souls or whatever. And if we kill people, we get souls. And if the person we kill also has a curse stone, they are worth way more. And we killed 2 people with curse stones, and we're like at 60% filled now. And this woman has a curse stone, apparently, and she told us, she met us in the Spark, and yeah, she has a curse stone as well, and she wants to kill us. She said she can kill us anytime. If we don't hand over our curse stone to her, and we don't want to do that, so we're talking with her. There we go. Story summarized. We're killing people. You don't know why you killed her. I didn't kill Yoko. She died. Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearer stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit it's worth trying. You look high, woman. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty. You're half right, but half wrong too. Huh? I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 6. Okay, well, she's counting down, I guess. Introduce yourself. If we are going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is Shogostap. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. I'd have a harder time killing you. You would? Don't you think? 5. Right of res. Hello, BSL. Hello, Rima. Hello, chat. Murder? Yes! We killed 3 people already. Hell yeah! Kill her first. My curse stone works like that. I can only kill people when they decide they want to leave me. They're like, okay, I gotta go, bye, and then you kill them. So yeah, I can't kill her yet. Only love can end the circle of hate, of course, but it's too late. We already killed people. You want soul dregs, that means you're after the right of resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my, she's a little cray-cray, isn't she? Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure, I'd consider it, so tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 4. Wow, 3, that's serial murder at that point. It will be okay, it's fine. Oh crap, she might feel sorry for you. Quick, tell her about how your GF dumped you and your dog died this morning and how you're seeking salvation and a bunch of other personal things, of course. Yes. My GF dumped me, my dog died this morning, and I'm seeking salvation, and I was diagnosed with stupidity today, and I ran out of cash, and when I was shopping with my mom, she when we were at the cash register or like in the queue, she said she needs to go grab something, and I was just standing there with no money and was hoping the queue won't get to me before she comes back, and it was awkward and I felt lonely and scared. And the queue did get to me, and it was horrible, and mom didn't come back, and I just stood there, and that's a fake story, by the way. That did not happen. Yeah, okay, I'm done. But that would be horrible, right? I bet she would feel sorry for me. About curse stones. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. Yeah, okay. And yet here you are. Damn, does she already know about it, or about that student from before? But if she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. Listen, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. Really? Ooh. Show her your feet, she'll go immediately. What the fuck? Ryumi, what the fuck? I went to get milk and never came home. Oh. Yeah, that would do that, yeah. About curse stones, you actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before too, it's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give this up and... if that's the case, give it a try then. Only 3 more now. Let me tell you the number. 2. About curse stones again. This conversation is over. 1. Alright, let me just save real quick. And let's see. If she kills me after that. My son. What? I knew she's a mommy. He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, and only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've heard enough. Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry that I haven't changed my mind. Ha ha ha. I see. So even after what I told you. Bitch! What is your problem? And I'm talking to Shogo right now. You knew Yoko for a month. You knew Yoko for a month. This woman is talking about her son. Her little baby son. How dare you? 0. Oh, such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Kill me, bitch, kill me. Clearly, your reason is probably way better than mine. I'm just a simp. Farewell. No! Ah, fire! Fire, it's so hot, it burns. Fire, fire. Ah, of course, that's what it was. Ah, that guy. Damn it, he must have been following me. But it's already too late. We're dead. Ooh, hunting Shogo. Witness the death of Shogo Kia. Oh, we have died before. But... I guess this is a canon event or something. I'm just saying it might work. Now Ryumi, shut up. You already know it's not Ryumi unless something about feet comes up. Whoa, man. Ryumi, no, from experience, that's crazy. Someone one day needs to explain to me the whole attraction to feet thing. I still don't get it. Neither do I, because I think feet have many extrasensory feelings once you know them well. I also don't get it. Guys, can you stop talking about feet on my stream? I will ban people, I swear to God. Ryumi, why are you doing this? Shut the fuck up. You got roasted. For real. So true. Her power kinda sucks. Imagine having a long ass countdown to kill someone like that. I don't know if that was what she was doing. I think the countdown was just out of her kindness of her heart, pretty much. I'm sorry, didn't know it will end like that. Of course you didn't know, of course. Whatever, man. Just don't talk about feet on my stream, I swear, I'll ban you. What voice did I give to this guy? My Rime, you seem to have arrived at the less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realized how the curse is activated. It is the countdown, huh? Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Try again. Okay, we can try again. Very well, remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogokie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Drawing Rimefit soon, gotcha. Please do not. I will ban you. Blah 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 blah. Woman jump scare. Hello? Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might head over my curse stone depending on certain things. Okay, well. Okay, about curse stones doesn't help us very much. If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is Shogo, stop, blah blah blah. Okay. The topic hasn't come up though. Let's try this again. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Or mommy. Huh? I'm alright, mommy. Yes, what is it? This is bad. She's completely running the show here. 6. Okay, let's do about curse stones. Rite of Resurrection. Four. Let's see more of this one. You still want to head it over to... Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Introduce yourself. I've had enough. 2 curse bearers. Shouldn't be carrying on like this. 1. Oh, really? Ah! Ooh, oh. We fucked up. We did a little fucky wacky. Oh no. Zero. Such a shame. Haha, you're dead. Alright. That's weird. I guess I don't have to finish the conversation at all, now that we've seen like all of the options anyway. Can we just leave? Just leave. Yeah. Try again. So how does she activate her curse? By the countdown, I think. I believe so. Well, we can't leave now. There's no prompt to do that. Killed 3, died 4 times. That's a 0.75 kill death ratio. Oh, thank you for the ratio. Never mind, 3 to 5. My math is off. It's okay. It's okay, BSR. I didn't even think if that's correct or not. Blah 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 blah. We don't really have any. Throw it away. Why would you throw it away? What? Do I not? I guess I have to. Huh? Oh wait, this lighter? Why did I suddenly get the impulse to do that? Oh, is it because fire? Yes, really, throw it away. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. What did you just... I don't know myself. Was the lighter the cause of my death? I don't know. How? What did you just... Why? Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Well, I just kind of felt like it. Ooh. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? What is her condition? Like having something that can be lit up on you? That's dumb. But why? How did I? How could you? Yeah, sure, kill her. This can't be! My Shuichi. Shuichi Saihara from Danganronpa 3. Oh no, poor guy. 25%. Alright. No, not the 100 yen lighter. So she can explode things? I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure myself what happened. I just checked my items. The lighter was the key to all meaning in life. Oh, I see your condition is people need to turn around. Now her son won't be alone. Congrats, Rima. Thank you! Let's go to the bridge. Man. He looks nerdy. Hey, quick question for you. What the? Sorry, this is so sudden, but I've gotta ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? Oh, he's got legs. Nice legs, bro. Well... The large bridge here is called Ryogoku Bridge. Crossing the river leads to Nihonbashi Bakurocho in Chuo City. Didn't the game spoil us that we were gonna die in a river? I'm not sure which river, but I think this might be our death. Oh, hello! Hello, woman. The canal where the one-sided reed grew is supposed to be around here somewhere. But now there's no trace of it left. A woman. Hello, woman. What the? How did you... I don't know what voice to give her. Oh, don't mind me. Yutaro said he wants to talk. You'd better answer quickly before, well, you know what. Making it not obvious that he's a curse bearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. Woman! Yes, Simon! Another one. Another woman jump scare. Oh damn, 2 curse bearers. They're gathering their power. Yeah. How should I respond here? Play dumb. What's that? The hell is that?
It took too long to answer.
Huh?
Plus, you glanced behind me when the curse echo appeared. I knew it, you're a curse bird too. You can't stop trying to hide it now. Nah, not that you were doing a very good job.
Damn it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm a bit dumb. Sorry.
I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. The name's Yutaro Namigaki. My curse echo is the foot washing mansion. Gross, dude, gross.
Young curse bearer, Yutaro Namigaki. I feel like this game took the curse powers of the DR3 anime. Oh. Chat.
I'm not going to curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I've got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy.
Alright. Fine, chat away.
Thank you, good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable.
Think. Chat between 2 curse bearers, what's he trying to pull? Curse echo. Is this his curse echo? He said it was the foot washing mansion. Is that why there are only legs? Alright, let's talk. What do you want?
Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Will you join forces with me?
Join forces to gather soul dregs?
Yep, you're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the 2 of us to work together than do it all yourself. Think about it, we could split the work and we'd have 2 kinds of curses at our disposal.
Working together? I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work.
Well, we'll have to test it, and I can't do that alone either.
I see. Fine, today's stream is about feet. God fucking damn it! Of course, it's because Ryumi's here. Alright then. If working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Is working together even possible? We're trying to see if that's the case.
Thanks, I'm glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally.
But there's something I need to know in advance. Tell me. How many soul dregs do you have right now?
Yeah. Alright, I have some, of course. I am more than competent, after all.
Loser. I'm asking you how many.
Yeah. I am at 1%, but don't worry about it. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you?
I'm at 92%.
Huh? Say what?
That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What?
Wait, are you serious?
You're not even close to being on my level, bitch. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business.
You've gotta be kidding me. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see, that's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're just gonna waste it.
Oh, what are you? What the? Is this the voice of the curse echo?
Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot washing mention is particularly strong.
I see you don't want me here, then I'm leaving. No, don't leave. Stay, please. I'm sorry. Could this not be about feet? Well, what can I say? Come back, why you and me? This guy got it worse than you. It's just like, I kill you and I win.
You can't block it out by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my curse echo, it's the end for you.
Damn it. Oh, he really killed me. Huh. Great. We don't trust the nerds. I see. Okay, that's the lesson that we learned. Foot washing Shogo. Oh, okay. We got achievements for witnessing the deaths, though. My, Rima, you seem to have arrived at the less than favorable results.
Blah, 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 try again.
So it's about hearing the echo, the curse echo, right? But I don't think there's anything here that could help us with that. To be honest. Oh fuck. Curse echo translation. He is tone deaf. Oh no. Guys, gotta clean your feet to curse you. What? Oh god. What if I say this is going nowhere? Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it?
Yeah. Well, you're just going to have to trust me, or do you think you can collect them all yourself?
I'm at 92%.
Say what?
That's the amount of soul tricks I have. Okay, well. And he's gonna kill me again. Yippee! You must react for him.
But I don't know what to do, Mr. Weird Mask. I'm at a loss here. I don't have any items anymore. Woman, please. Help me. Woman.
This guy's out of his mind. I don't know what to do. No, I don't know. Alright, let's see another dialogue option, I guess. This guy is quite a bold character. He's got confidence, I'll give him that. No option to cover your ears. Did you see one? He did say that covering your ears won't help. Fine. Oh, he's asking about it again. So it doesn't matter what option I pick. You can't block it out by plugging your ears. Another death. Okay. Well, let me check my curse stone then. That's the only item I have. And he is talking about percentage here. Shut the fuck up. Items. Curse stone. Curse stone of the Whispering Canal. Currently on 92%. Okay, that did nothing. Think. No, I don't know what to do, guys. Guys, what do? What do? Let me check if there's really nothing here that could help. Is there nothing you can interact with? Well, I'm trying to see, but I do not think so. Become the deaf? How? How do I become the deaf? Well, I'm stuck. I'm a little bit stuck here. Woman, please. Please save me. Save me, woman. There's really nothing to click. No way, Mango. Did it slice off your ear? I don't think that works like that. Well, I am very much stuck. I don't even have like an inkling of what to do, like anything. I guess I'll need to check the guide or whatever. I don't know. I'm really confused about this one because there is nothing to click on. I'd rather do this myself, solve it myself, but I have not a fucking clue. Can you leave the area? Do you see a button that says leave? There's no button to leave. I can open up my menu though. Maybe there's something here. Look, these codes still really yeah. What do I have here? Richter Kai. I don't have much. The guide says delete volume. What the fuck? Okay, it's that kind of game. Thanks, Ryumi. Alright, you need to think outside the box. I did not think about it. Thank you. Box volume. Right, because there is voice volume, but there's no voice acting. What the fuck? I didn't even think about it. No, apply. Oh, just to be safe. Sound effects as well. Let's off them. Hello. Delete volume. Okay. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? This is going nowhere. Damn it. A voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. It's creative. I like it. I like it too. Okay, I'll know now that I need to really think outside the box for this game. Okay. Okay. And yet there he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but his cursed conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... I'm fine, I'll just be on my way then. Yeah. Why? How is this? Is the woman gonna kill me now, I wonder? Okay, can I get my audio back now? Thank you. Apply all. Well, that was idiotic time too. No, Ryubi! That's almost Metal Gear Solid levels of outside of the box. I never played, I wouldn't know. Ah, thank God! And now I've gotten the last of the soul tricks I need. Was that just coincidence? He wasn't able to activate his curse for some reason. Things are going well. Luck must be on my side. Oh, I should check my curse stone. It should have gained a lot just now. What the? Oh, well, blah 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 blah. He's fucking dead. Story chart unlocked. Hey yo, he fucking died. And then pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okiya had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. Okay. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay the past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you have gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and voice earlier, Shogoki has no way of knowing that himself. On that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogoki has killed with his curse? Well, Yoko was not killed with his curse. There was that one person we killed by activating our lighter. That was there was this guy that approached us after Yoko died, so 2. The third person was the girl we killed, the fourth person was the woman we killed, and the fifth person was the guy that we just killed. So 5 people. Right? Well, 5, right? I see. No? So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 4. I'm not sure about the lighter guy. 1. That is all. How is that true? I don't understand. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. I'm confused. Okay. This is our branching path. Fuck. I don't know if I don't think I know what to do here. My brain hurts. True! Now imagine if the next character you talk to had no speech because voice volume was off. Oops. Looks like you can revive someone, but the cost is your life. Cool. All this is using you and me and her logic. Ooh. Okay, summary of previous events. Shogo Okie is with Yoko Fukunaga at Kishibori Park, searching for one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. His interest in the occult starts to grow as he learns more about it from Yoko. Restart or resume? Wait, what happens if I resume? Something's happening to Yoko. What the hell? It's like... Is there something behind me? Maybe. Push. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Push. I don't get this. Push. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? She's kind of dead, but she's moving. Push. Has the push button been there before? Don't remember. Did I fuck up again? Hello, Rattle! We still have that unknown jellyfish ball thing. Yeah, the will-o-wisp. I don't know what will-o-wisp was about. Did I fuck up again? Push was there last time. Okay. It was there. I didn't remember. What happens if I do not push then? Did I push last time too? I do not fucking remember. Where did I restart from? Did I fuck up? Oh, did I click restart instead of, wait, story chart? Yes, resume. Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, you did. Okay, oops. Keep yelling her name. Huh? What? Is calling her name really going to help? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Yoko, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay. It's alright, there's nothing there. Yoko. Okay, well, I did it. I found the path. There's nothing there. Had to impregnate some wood. I only finished doing it a moment ago. What did I miss? Oh, you missed quite a bit. So we killed a woman. We killed a man. We died. We're looking for another path now. We figured out that a woman has, she approaches in the park, she has a curse that has something to do with fire, and the answer to escape her curse was to throw out our lighter that we had in our inventory, and I'm not sure what the logic behind that was. And then we had a guy that had a curse that was basically, if you hear this thing, then you die. And so the answer to that, which I had no idea, we looked up a guide. The answer to that was to put the volume, the game volume, voice volume of the characters to 0, and that worked, and we survived and killed the man without asking questions, pretty much. You missed some big brain game logic. Yeah, I don't think Yoko is going to be okay. Yoko's fine. Okay, start. Voice volume to 0 because the game has voices. Yeah, there's no voice acting. I never realized that. Huh? Oh, good, you're awake. What? I am. Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you'd really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. Oh, you're the one who said it earlier. Oh, right, that might have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard that at this age your humors being given a little bit off can be fatal. Bro. I'm glad you're back to normal now. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. What? Are you backing out? Sorry, I started to think about the storyteller's words, how he said that Shogo has only killed one person with his curse. I started to think about it. What the fuck does that mean? Maybe what killed those people was trying to activate the curse but it failing and that's how they died or something? I don't know. And it wasn't actually Shogo's curse? Or maybe Shogo's curse is whatever we did to Yoko. Maybe we did kill Yoko actually. And that push button was what activated our curse. And maybe because, well, that curse stone that we picked up, it was originally Yoko's, so maybe it's not even Shogo's curse technically. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud though. Okay, at the start kinda told you that this is an option. I already forgot, Rothel. I mean, I do remember him telling me that there is an option to mute characters, yes, but I didn't think it would be an answer to a puzzle in the game, actually. And yes, I did not realize that he told me that you can mute certain characters, and yet there is no voice acting at all. I didn't click, okay? Humors of balance, she tells back Joe's. I have no idea. BSL. He killed himself. I don't know, Ryan. I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal too. Maybe that will-o-wisp thing was actually Shogo's curse echo or whatever. I don't know. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay your cab fare, okay? Or what if Yoko was following you around as a ghost, killing people you thought you killed? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. The reason you died was because she wished herself alive. Most likely, maybe. I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Whoa. All right. Kinshibori Park. In further news... Oh, we're dead! Before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in Sumida City Park. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area at around the same time. PARANORMASIGHT! Yay, we finished the game! Not true, but I guess we finished one story, it seems. I believe there are like stories from multiple perspectives and stuff in this game. Ooh, dead! The Rite of Resurrection, complete the prologue. We completed the prologue! Yippee! Ah, well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogoki's story to a close. Ah, but this is not the end, far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The routes of the three protagonists have now been unlocked. We have 3 protagonists. Harue Shigima, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Ooh. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division, who is looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead, a girl who died in a suspicious suicide. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the Rite of Resurrection. Following these 3 storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. EP has become Rima's trademark. I do love saying that. Alright. Okay. Shogo Okiya. I see. Alright. Let's see. I'll make a poll for you. Boom. You guys can vote whose story we're doing first. Are those the different curse bearers you met before? Yes. I mean, I didn't know that Tetsuo Tsutsumi is a curse bearer, but apparently I guess he is. I knew that one of the detectives we met was a curse bearer. At least that's what Shogo said. Long as prologue. Well, I think Danganronpa's prologues are longer. Or like maybe similar length. It takes a while before someone dies, at least, yeah. Prologue's about maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. We got 4 votes, alright. Do I have to vote to see the results as well? Oh no, I don't have to. Okay, wait. Okay, 4 votes. 5 people watching, apparently. Alright. Harue then. Harue's story, let's go. Thank you guys for voting. Not dreams. Alright. This is the JoJo character that we've met before. He's doing JoJo poses and stuff. Not dreams. Harue Shigima. When the son of Harue Shigima was kidnapped, a botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. Ah, that sucks. 1 year later, Harue has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. Alright. I'm watching on 2 devices, don't ask why, just accept the fact. Okay, that's fine. May those who mock fires, whatever, perish in flame, kill them. Kill them. The flame bearers. Okay, so they do need to have something fire connected on them, I guess. Kill them all. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the haunting clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or a fire starting device on their person. First to use curse button to set your target alight. That's kind of a dumb curse. but okay. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now, kill. Can you hear it, Carisper? You who so strongly desires right? Kill them. Have I actually... that's fine. Yeah, okay, you can't click on this. I was wondering if I skipped something, because it kind of felt sudden, but yeah. Yeah, we just start from the curse obtaining. Okay, okay. Kill them all! Whee! Now, kill! Can you hear it, Carisper? I'm watching 2 streams on 1 device. Whoa. Ogres. Also playing Slay the Spire. Hell yeah. You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them! What voice did I give him? Back with me, ma'am? I don't remember. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it clearly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. Creepy. Sweet dreams. Housewife, Haru Ashigima. No. Not dreams. Also, it sounds like something I might want to hear about. I don't remember the voice I gave you. I do not. Oh man. Rotary phone. The telephone. This mansion has a private line. Hanging scroll. An old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here since before I was born. Flower arrangement. An arrangement of flowers. We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. A stereo unit with separated speakers designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one even though he doesn't want to listen to music often. What's this? Well, I'll be damned. Is this what I think it is? Goodness, you made oh goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just because, well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Oh, let me take a closer look. I knew it. It's head hencho from a way back in set number 1. This is a real collector's item. Excuse me? Don't tell me you've never heard of the mockingbirds. The what? They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. I've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town, and soon enough they'd won everybody's heart. The story goes that they're made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one would turn up here of all places, this is a good sign, I'm sure of it. Well, that's nice. Collect your first mockingbird sticker. Wow! Okay, we have collectibles to collect. Lovely. Television. A color television. Father bought one as soon as it hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets. Unlike the latest models, there is no remote control. We've had it for a long time. Back when it was new, we all gathered around it and marveled at it as a family. But with father and my husband being away so often, it quickly fell into disuse. Oh God. Okay. Richter Kai or Richter Kai or Richter Kai. I don't know. A private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Ota City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. Yeah, he looks like a JoJo character. Oh God. Yeah, I skipped something. Oops. He says some strange things at times, but he seems like the reliable sort. Pink. My heart's still racing. This is it, my chance at long last. Alright, talk. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out, and the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? Interesting, very interesting. So, the haunting Clopper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere, told you how to perform the rite of resurrection, and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. Oh, so it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe, but I guess I have to go. I have to now. I saw that curse stone appear in your hand myself. It just appeared? I skipped something again. I guess we can look at the log, right? It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. I don't think you quite understand. Oh? This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already there in my head as clear as day. I just knew. It was etched in onto my soul along with the curse echoes resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago. Wreathed in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do just as long as they're carrying fire. I see, that could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me anyway. Good grief, talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we've come from and where we're going. That might be a good idea. About the investigation. That's what you hired me for, ma'am. To look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigima. Oh yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of to let me drop by so late. Kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone, and I've come up with a grand total of 1 lead. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember, you were just about to tell me. About the kidnapping. I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. And I'll leave that for the files to cover and just confirm a few things about the case. The police traced the culprit's callbacks to, let's see here, northern Oyoko River here in Sumida City. That's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive, since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring in that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house, it's likely that he was abducted by car on his route home. Maybe, but... Exactly, Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they forced him into the car. The only issue there is there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So did they target him at some other time or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must just have gotten lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into their car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if they were somebody that he would have a reason to trust, a teacher perhaps, or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all fairly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew, or rather, what if the culprit disguised himself as a police officer? That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigima family has close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right, but surely that couldn't have... Well, there's a problem with that theory. You'd be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point after all. They're meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. But here's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect the danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... They were just selling candies. Oh no! Powder candy. Oh no! Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? If someone like that said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into a car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. Oh no! Oh, you could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays, but if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman. But it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. Uh, if anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See what I said about people's biases, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I started asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen something. And one man thought he had. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Several hours earlier. Alright, this should do. There's no one around. We can speak in confidence. Confidence? I don't know. Excuse me, what was your name again? Oh, new character. Jonouchi. Got it. Well, Jonouchi, I'm all ears. Just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shigima's kidnapping. Do I have that right? Of course. What else do I look like? How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who is trying to kill you? A student called Michio Shiraishi. Interesting. Oh, you're a teacher then? I guess. A schoolgirl, eh? Sounds like you've been naughty. It's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shiraishi. I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shigima. Come again? I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she's got something to do with it. That's what you're here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me. If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody? Well, you see, if you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you. I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word. You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life? So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you've spilled the beans? Yes, that's it, exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Arrest her, I'm telling you, she's a demon. Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified? You don't know what she can do, she'll curse me. Curse you? I'm sorry, but you're losing me here. It's true, her house, it's... forget it, why do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. Enough, I'll find someone else to help me. Hey! Yare da ze. And that's about the long and short of it. I can hardly believe it. At the time I thought his mention of curses was just crazy talk, but I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Then if we can just find that girl. Curse or no curse, if she was with Shuichi on the day of kidnapping, then there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name is Kohei Jonouchi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. A teacher? Then this schoolgirl is one of his students? I think that's very likely. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found and then we can make a decision, alright? Okay. About the kidnapping. At least we've got a lead, hopefully it will be the breakthrough we're looking for. Alright. About the rite of resurrection. The rite of resurrection, huh? I read about that in an occult magazine the other day. Apparently some old book showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say that the rite can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers had been heard. Like I had hope, real hope for the first time. Ever since that awful day I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that if I'd done something differently, Shuichi would still be alive. That sucks, Jesus. Oh, you can't blame yourself, ma'am. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that won't help any. Brief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the right. Because I didn't need to ask, it's written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you. But, and this is a big but, if this right is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Is that a problem? Oh, if it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I thought if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. Oh, you realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. That's so, is it? Oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? This guy never heard of Yanderes? Apparently so. If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers, I only need you to find them. I won't be a party to murder, ma'am, not even for a client. I'll pay you. How much can I give you to change your mind? Sorry, ma'am, but not everyone has a price. I've got my policies and I stick to them. I see, I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone after they filled it with soul drugs? If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my services guilt-free. If the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later. Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now. My. Okay. About my curse. Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about that curse of yours? The haunting clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, if I remember correctly. Hello, Cookie! Find all the folks, put them in a room, and watch everyone die. Hell yeah! Hoi Xin, hoi chat, hoi! Who are you watching? How you all doing? Who are just watching? Oh yeah, okay. How you all doing? I'm doing fine. Murdering people and stuff. Yeah, lovely day. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my money would be on all the cursed birds being somewhere in Honjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. You'll need to be ready. The curses make their birds more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person. Is that right? That's right. In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table. You really think it's that good? I think it's trash. The target can't do much to throw it off, and it has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on lighters too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. And say that condition were already fulfilled before they even knew you're there. They wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they'd have to do what I said. Threats could work, although without any proof it will come down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out at the last second. At the last second? What an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now. That's an interesting proposition. But maybe not, I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Oh, I see. Jesus, that's so specific, yeah. You're an odd one, ma'am, if you don't mind me saying. And I don't think it's just a curse. And you flatterer. As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside of your normal routine. Right then, have you decided what you want me working on? Help me with the right investigator, kidnapping. I want to know more about the kidnapping, to be honest. Finally, I have a lead. I need to know what happened to my son. Your wish is my command, ma'am. I'll focus all my efforts on looking into the kidnapping. Although something just occurred to me. You can't investigate the matter at night, can you? At least until the sun rises, could you search for the other cursed birds? Alright, I see how it is. Well, I'd be happy to help. Odds are good that the other cursed birds are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So it's settled then. I'll look into the other cursed birds by night. And once the city wakes up and I can start asking questions, I'll investigate the kidnapping as well. I'll even try and find Miss Shiraishi as part of the bargain. Thank you, that's more than enough. Now then, I should get to work. There's only so much time before sunrise. I'll call you if I find anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. Alright. There's no telling what kinds of curses you might find out on the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, if that's all, I should be going. Alright. Do we continue the girl's story? I think we do. How long has it been? An hour and a half pretty much since we started. Hour and 45 minutes or so. I stepped away a bit, said Michael Jackson. Yeah, pretty much. wonder if Shogo's story will have more branches, or if it's like dead, fully done. Probably fully done, to be honest. But I wonder still. Okay, let's do. Let's continue the woman's story, and I will probably finish soon. Yeah. We have a lot of streams this week, so I don't want to overdo it too much. We will be streaming this game again on Saturday as well. It's been almost an hour since Richter left. He promised he'd call me if anything happened, but he hasn't. So all I can do is wait and wait. Think. I know it's dangerous to go out, but I can't just sit here and let this opportunity pass me by. Well, now that I've stepped back, I need to step out, heading to the subway to head home. Have a nice sandwich. Not the sandwich shop, we all know it's the sandwich shop. You got a packed week, definitely don't push yourself too much. Yes, yes. And especially that this game will be played again this week, so I don't have to push so much for it. I have to look for her, for Michio Shiraishi, but first I need to find more soul tracks. Newspaper, okay, I will check that out in a bit. But we need to keep an eye on those stickers. I want the collectibles, yes, yes. What's this, a newspaper? It must have fallen off the chair. Read it! It's a newspaper. I only leave them in here for the guests. I hardly ever read them myself. I don't think I've taken the time to go over one in years, in fact. Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. Whoa, my god, there's a lot of articles. Let's look at the culture. Yes. Now that everyone has more spending money to go around, people are coming up with all kinds of new diversions. It seems like only yesterday that people were flocking to the arcades to shoot aliens, but now we have these enormous theme parks and gaming machines that plug straight into our televisions. Everyone's talking about superhero series, foreign films, and movies based on the latest bestseller. Back in my day, fusion rock and folk music was all the rage. Now it's all about city pop and idols. I find it hard to care about that sort of thing anymore. Who cares? Who asked? Hello, Rainy. I'm back from concussion protocol here and safe now. What's that? I don't know. With chat and Miss Rima, I return to my family. Hello, welcome back. I hit my head at work, so I'm covered for insurance-wise. Oh, that sucks. Hope you're okay. Education. Everyone attends high school now, even girls. What? Man. Alright, the time's changing. Right, this is in the past. Universal education policy, they call it. The country's gotten rich enough that every child can go to school. Education is the backbone of modern society. If you want to work for a good company, you have to get into a good university. With more people in the running than ever, the competition to get into those universities has gotten fierce though. The new generation is rebelling. Schoolyard violence and delinquency are on the rise. But my boy was too sensible to get mixed up in any of that. I don't want to read anymore, it will only remind me of him. Aww. Culture. I hear the new big thing is some mascot line of delinquent birds, mockingbirds I think it's called. Was that what Richter was talking about? Trends seem to have such short shelf lives now, with how quickly the times are changing. I think I'm just too old to keep up anymore. It's young people who are leading the way, with their modern worldviews. My generation will only fall further behind. look at the economy articles. All sorts of articles about the current state of the economy. Now that the post-war boom has passed its peak, we're moving into the era of large corporations. It's about 220, 230 yen to the dollar. Manufacturing is on the rise and exports are healthy. The dollar's down from its height and people are saying it could fall further. There's no denying how much the standard of living has improved in the past few years. It's common to own a car and television now, and supermarkets are better stocked than ever. More economy. Although with everyone flocking to the city, land prices are skyrocketing. Nowadays most people can only dream of home ownership. The city center is going to be nothing but apartments before long. I'm not exactly a businesswoman, so this all feels like another world to me. Alright, society. Looks like the city's biggest problem right now is pollution. I remember how the air and water used to be even more polluted. The river was covered in scum from all the sewage and industrial waste, and it stank so badly it'd make my eyes water. Eventually people started getting sick and it couldn't be ignored anymore. Fortunately it's gotten better since then. Although the air around the industrial district is still filthy with gas and smog. Society. If there's one thing Honjo never wants for, it's horrific crimes. Who would want that? They found a police officer dead in a local park just the other day. Okay, so that's what Tatsuo and the other guy were investigating. They were in the park. A lot of my family are in the police. I hope it wasn't anybody I knew. I don't read the news anymore, not since last year. It brings back bad memories. Yeah, I don't read the news because it brings bad vibes. Just suffering all over, and it sucks. It makes me feel bad. Suicide at local high school. Oh, I remember that. A high school girl jumped off a roof about a week ago. She was bullied, I think, or maybe it was something about exam pressure. What? But no, this can't be right. Her name! Michio Shiraishi from Komagata High School. Can't be. Television articles. I don't really watch much television. It feels as if all the information in the world gets passed through that little black box. But father stopped them from reporting on the kidnapping back when it happened. I was glad about that, less fuss. Now the comedy boom is over, all the comedians are flocking to other genres. The occult seems really popular at the moment. Look at all these paranormal specials. Okay. Pink. Michiyo Shiraishi is the same girl who witnessed my son's kidnapping, committed suicide last week? That sucks. I want to stream this week too, but you and Ryomi took all the evenings. I mean, you can overlap with us. That's fine. But that means Mr. Jonouchi was terrified of someone who already died? Is that what he meant by a curse? Can't work this out on my own. Maybe Richter will know. Why won't he call? Oh, I haven't left it off the hook, have I? Oh, a fax machine? I really find a use for it. I don't know anybody else who owns one. Oh. I made sure the receiver is on the hook. It will ring as soon as he calls. Oh, there he goes. It must be him. Answer. Hello, Shigima residence. Komagata Bridge. Richter called me out to meet him, and we came here to Komagata Bridge. Richter, there's something I need to tell you. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. Gazing down at the water, what does he see down there, I wonder? I'll go first. There's something I need to tell you. What's up? Well, that girl, Michiyo Shiraishi, the one who was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, that's her. Well, she's dead. She's what? The student who committed suicide last week, that was her. I heard something like that happen. I never got the name though. Talk about bad luck. We finally got a lead. Get a lead only to find it's turned into a literal dead end. Unless her death was the whole reason Janoichi was so shaken up. He said she was going to curse him. Was he talking about her revenge from beyond the grave? It seems like we're back where we started. Not necessarily. The teacher knows something, I'm sure of it. At the very least, I'd put money on him having something to do with Miss Shiraishi's death. That's why he's so scared of being cursed by her. I see. And also something tells me he knows more about your son's kidnapping. In any case, I think I've got a good idea of what he's hiding. Call it a hunch. A hunch? Well, more of a theory. Care to take a guess? I can guess. I can't say for certain, but I don't actually know. Mr. Junouchi. Silenced. Michio. Silence Mr. Junouchi. Maybe? With murder, with a curse, with blackmail. I don't actually know. What if Michiyo Shiraishi silenced Mr. Janoichi with a curse? What do you think? It is mentioned he was scared of that, but it doesn't tell us anything new. That might be a little bit far-fetched. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry if I disappointed you. I'm not really cut out to play detective. Well, no point dwelling on speculation. The truth will out in time. Right now, I think we need to have another chat with Mr. Janoichi. Can I try again? I've been poking around places connected to the 7 mysteries looking for curse, birds, and I think I've found a few candidates. First, the tall man I ran into in key option 4, he was silenced on his own. Wow. I asked him for directions, trying to probe him a little, but he turned the questions right back around on me. And he was out of there the second he figured I wasn't what he was looking for. I got the sense curses were nothing new to him. I'm about 40% sure he's a curse bearer. Then there's this middle-aged guy I saw on South Warigesui Street. There's no question about this one. He had one of the curse stones in hand. Okay, in his hand. He had a nervous air about him too. It was clear he was up to some shady business. I don't think we've seen this guy. He might be the guy that we killed with our lighter, I guess. Gathering soul dregs, I'd bet. He'd make a good target. Next up is a pair, a young man and a woman I saw around Ryogoku Bridge. This time the man came up to me and asked me flat out if I was a curse bearer. I told him I didn't know what he was talking about and he backpedaled and left. Looks like they lurk around there often looking for kindred spirits would be my guess. Though it didn't seem like they were quite working as a pair. Gathering soldiers in a group might be a decent idea if you could make it work. But with things being how they are, it's got to be hard to find folks one can trust. They've got brass though. I don't know what their deal is, but I'd like to find out. Last these two detectives I've seen sniffing around. The police are involved? Not necessarily. A body turned up in a local park a few days ago, so they might just be looking into that. Still, the park's got ties to one of the 7 mysteries. Might be it was a curse that did the guy in. And if they are sending in detectives from the head office, then something's got to be up. How do you know where they're from? Let's just say that when you're in this business, there are some faces you get to know. Anyway, that's everyone who's got my eye. You found all of them in so little time. I really did hire the best. It's all in the name, ma'am. Richard Kai, private investigator. There he is doing the Jojo pose again. No, wait, make that Richard Kai investigator extraordinary. My, an investigator, goddammit, an investigator extraordinary. Is that why you can dress like that without drawing attention to yourself? You bet an investigator extraordinary can blend in like a chameleon in any outfit. Well, that aside, the middle-aged man and the young couple sound the most promising, am I right? Whichever we pick, it's still too early to make a move. Seems like the curse bearers are less involved with each other than we thought. Plus, there's still others we don't know about. I say we hang fire and see how things play out. Once more bodies start showing up, that will get the pot nice and hot. But once it's boiling, our challenge will come. Didn't you want to tell me something? I've already said everything I wanted to say. Alright. Sitting around is the last thing I want to be doing right now. This is my only chance to bring my song. I can't afford it to go away or whatever. Is there a sticker of a bird that I can click on? Ooh, there is. Mockingbird 18. Wow, that's fashionable. You're looking great, Mr. Flamingo. Or Miss Flamingo, sorry. Or whatever, actually. Whatever you wanna be. Sumida River. Sumida River, the water is filthy and horrid, but at night, when it's still, it looks almost peaceful. Can I ask you something, ma'am? The Sumida River what you Honjo folks picture when you think of home? I couldn't say. All I can tell you is that I can hardly stand the sight of it. Right, should have guessed. This was where they found him after he went missing. All alone, floating in that horrible water. All I can think is how scared he must have been, how cold he must have been. What did he ever do to deserve something so awful? I've come here every day since then. And I prayed to the river to give him back. To give me back my son. Day after day after day. You know, in olden times, people believed rivers marked where our world met the next. So the act of crossing flowing water had a huge amount of spiritual significance. Back when Edo was founded, the people of Chuo saw the Sumida River the same way. They associated the far side of the river with the afterlife. That same place would later become Honjo. All their fear and revulsion accumulated there and took root. But then the Ryogoku Bridge sprang up after the Great Fire of Meireki, and just like that, Honjo was part of the city too. And as it turned from a farmland into a town, the people surrounded it with man-made rivers and crisscrossed it with canals and waterways. Weren't those to prevent flooding? That's what I was told. They were, but that's not all they were for. Their other purpose was to contain all the corruption that had built up on the far shore and stop it leaking through to our side of the Great Divide. Officially, they were a physical barrier, but unofficially, they were a spiritual one too. So, if I have this right, are you saying that Honjo is a place where the real world meets the afterlife? Exactly. That's why the rite of resurrection is here, rather than anywhere else. I'm sure of it. And it's probably why the seven mysteries and their curses have survived to the modern day. And I guess that would make this spot we're standing now, right over the water, the border between life and death. If there ever was a place where bringing back the dead might be possible, I reckon it's here. It's funny that you mentioned praying to the river. That might have done more than you think. That's supposed to make me feel better. Just thinking aloud, ma'am. Well, it's a nice thought. There's a highway on one side and a freeway on the other, but they're both deserted this late at night. Alright. Okay. I guess we're gonna keep talking about the river. Oh, that's right. There's one more memory I have of this river. Do you mind if I tell you? Go ahead. It must have been about 20 years now, when I was still a schoolgirl. Back then, the Sumida River was much filthier than it is now. It was full of garbage and industrial discharge. It was scummy and slimy, and it stank. You could look out over there, over the water, and see dead cats and dogs and pigeons just floating. And one day, among all the filth and garbage, there was a piece of my missing classmate's hand. Whoa! Whoa, man. What? It was almost a miracle when you stop to think about it. What were the chances that someone would find a part of her that was still recognizable? And that although everything but the palm had rotted away in the water, the part that was left would have an identifiable scar. And that they could tell it had been a murder from the blade marks on the bone. Wait. Are you talking about the Nejima murders? So you have heard of it. I'm impressed. I assume you were but an elementary schooler at the time. I wasn't really aware of it then. I only heard about it after the fact. I had no idea the victim was a classmate of yours. Okay. To be honest, it was all a bit of a blur. A wave of chaos just sprouting around me. Something like that. They said the rest of her body must have sunk to the bottom of the river. They combed the riverbed, but they only ever found pieces. Everything else must have rotted and flowed out to sea. Afterwards, I heard that all the divers who had been looking for her fell ill. A sorry story for everyone involved, huh? It's funny, everyone figures the river's filthy already, so one more piece of garbage won't hurt. But every little bit makes it worse. It's a vicious cycle. I know I wouldn't want to go rooting around down there myself. That's right, which is why the riverbed is the last place anybody would go looking. Or so was the killer's thinking, I suppose. The times were changing quickly back then. Things were confusing, everyone seemed to be in a hurry. Young people were moving to Tokyo in droves, some even ran away from home to make it in the big city. And they made easy targets for bad people. A lot of them ended up disappearing without a trace. You see, back then, if you chopped up a body up into tiny pieces and threw it in the river, it would rot quickly and discreetly and sink to the bottom, never to be seen again. Are you saying what I think you're saying? They arrested him shortly after. Michika Nejima, the man who killed my classmate and cut her into pieces. He was so methodical about it, it couldn't have been his first crime. And people began to wonder how many other girls he'd murdered the same way. The police never found any evidence of other murders in the end, but the river knows the truth. How many corpses has it swallowed up over the years, I wonder? That same thought spread through everyone's mind, and they started to avoid this area. So really, this river has been wrung with corruption for decades now. Or at least that's how it seems to me. Hello Maximo, welcome to the stream. What's your thoughts on kick streaming, if I may ask? I don't know. To be honest, I wouldn't stream there personally, because I like streaming here on YouTube. But I don't care, honestly. I haven't heard much about that stuff anyway. Well, was that interesting? Well, I can see you don't have any good memories of this river. With all that darkness lurking beneath the surface, there's no reason that you would. Still, if I may, ma'am, I'm surprised you know so much about the Nejima murders. But how could I not? After all, I was the one who found the hand. Gasp. That's a fair point to make. Anything is better than Twitch at this point. I've always been a fan of YouTube. YouTube's close to my heart. When I go on Twitch, I can't really watch stuff on Twitch personally, because when I do, like my internet can't handle Twitch streaming, I don't think. Also, I just don't like the website. I've never been to Kick website at all. I don't know what the layout is like. I only heard that there aren't many rules there, so people kind of do what they want, and they can make a lot of money because they get most of the money that people pay them, right? It's not like on Twitch where it's like a 70 to 30 split or whatever, and on YouTube it's like 50-50 split, right? So on Twitch you only get 30%, on YouTube you get 50 from super chats. On Kick I don't know how much you get, but I assume it's a lot. And yeah, but because there are not many rules in place, people are kind of like saying whatever, doing whatever, and other people are policing other people and trying to make them not stream on there. I don't care personally. I'm here on YouTube and I'm fine. The police actually wrote me a thank you letter. They said it was only thanks to me that they managed to bring Nejima to justice. It was the only time my father ever said he was proud of me. The only time, really? Jesus, ma'am. I guess it just wasn't the killer's day. Sometimes I wonder if he resents me for it. Oh my god, woman, you had it rough, huh? The Sumida River. I have nothing but awful memories of it. Seems so. Okay, what else? What else can we do here? Not much, I wouldn't say. Okay. Talk. Something wrong? Not really. It just struck me. It's been 20 years since the Nejima murders. So it has. Not to spook you or anything, but I thought you might be interested in knowing what is he out. Life in prison doesn't always mean life. What? There's precedent for first-time offenders being allowed out on parole after 20 years. Only if they're found to show remorse and the desire to reform themselves, of course. That's right, I'm impressed you know so much. Well, he is a private investigator. I would assume he knows a lot about that stuff. Still, it's hard for someone with a criminal record to reintegrate into society. I heard they've been trying to fix that recently, matching inmates with jobs and accommodation. Oh, really? They keep an eye on them, of course, and make them report in for regular checkups. But to avoid discrimination, they keep the inmates' records a secret from everyone but their employers. They even give particularly notorious criminals new identities, so they won't be recognized in the workplace. My, that is kinda scary. The way you put it, it's like you're saying Fumichi Kanejima could be out on parole right now, back in society under a new name with nobody any the wiser. It's possible. As it happens, a little birdie told me about a big name making parole a few months back. I don't know if that was Najima, but our discussion just now did bring it to mind. I see. How unsettling. That's a bit weird thing to ask after popping out on stream, not gonna lie. Yeah, a bit weird. Fine. Doesn't matter for small creators anyway. Most likely. I don't know. I don't like to get involved. Wait, is this Richter a man who murdered her friend? I don't think so. He seems pretty young. We have... Wait. I don't think so. She did say that he was probably in elementary school when the murders were happening. Now that you mention it, I just remembered something too. What was it? I was passing Komagata High School a little while ago when I saw someone. I suspect the teacher. Yeah, me too. It's probably the teacher. A janitor, I think, and I could have sworn he reminded me of Fumichi Kanejima. A janitor. Oh. He looked a little different after 20 years. Much thinner than I remembered too. I told myself I was just seeing things. But perhaps it was him after all. So, what next? The big question now is what the rest of the curse bearers are up to. Luckily, the Sumida River is a good distance from any of the 7 mysteries. It's unlikely the other curse bearers will come all the way here. I can finally have a moment to think. I see. Alright. Suspend. You cannot currently progress any further. Once your situation has changed, select resume to try again. Pressing suspend will return you to the story chart. Alright. This is a good place to stop for today, I believe. So next time we either start Tetsuo Tsutsumi's story or Yakko Sakazaki's story. When we were playing as Shogo, we killed this girl before she could really say anything. And this guy seemed fun. I liked those two detectives together. I liked talking with them. Alright. Game is fun. Game is really fun. I do like the story so far. I did like that we had to mute stuff for it to work. I wouldn't have thought of it myself probably. But now I will try my best to solve similar puzzles, I guess. Maybe not the teacher, maybe the janitor, yeah. Well, we'll see. What a cool hat too. It is a very cool hat that he has. Interesting concept. The giant fuck off, go play someone else's star. It's fair. Sometimes you have to find the information that you need and stuff, right? I was lurking, that was fun. I'm glad. Well, I did save, right? I'm paranoid, I'll save again. Enough for today, though. Return to title, yes. There we go. Woo! Very nice game indeed. Yes, yes. I'm having fun with it. I guess we go here. And I will show you my schedule for this week. It's kind of packed. Look. Beautiful fan art by Nefinae. I'm not sure if that's how you read it, but look at that beautiful fan art. It's lovely. So yeah, Monday stream, we've done it just now. Wednesday stream, reading my webtoon. I will read to you all the available chapters for my webtoon. I will talk about them. I guess we can do a mini Q&A about them as well if you want to. If you would have some questions for me and stuff. I will do voices, I guess, I don't know. And yeah, that's what I'll do on Wednesday. It might end up being a very short stream because we don't have all that many chapters to read through. But I actually have no idea how long it will take, so we'll see. Maybe short, maybe decent length, probably not long. Rare instance, Rima doesn't have headphones on. Yeah, it happens. They're not glued to my head. I just don't like taking them off. Friday, finally, it takes to collab with Wyumi. I have no idea where we were, but this collab was scheduled like back in March, I think, or whatever. And it was pushed and pushed and pushed and never happened, and yeah. It's gonna happen now. And Saturday we're back with this game again. Hoping we'll get some progress done. And Sunday, collab with Wyumi and Koneko. We're gonna be torturing Koneko with our mother language, with Polish and stuff like that. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Friday? Yes, Iki Friday. I have a schedule now too. It will collide a little with our collab on Friday. That's fine. That's fine by me, so don't worry about it. Next start to be Rima without headset. It's confirmed. Yeah, we're starting marriage counseling. Oh yeah, we're gonna get divorced probably. That's what's gonna happen, I bet. The counseling, I don't think it will help. Yay, Sunday super hype. You guys really hype for the Polish, huh? And I'll be torturing you with English maybe. Well, we'll see about that. Alright, well that's the schedule. It's packed. I believe Ryumi is streaming on Tuesday and Thursday on her channel. And then 2 collabs with me, so Jesus Christ, that's a lot of streams from us both. And, well... tomorrow she has a celebration, so you better be there. You guys, you better be there for her. And that's it from me, I believe. See you guys, I guess. Bye bye everyone. It was a fun stream. I had fun today. I really enjoyed all the stuff that we were doing today. I really like the woman's story. I think she has a way better motivation than what Shogo had. Shogo. Oh my god, Shogo, yeah. He was simping. But this woman's story is really resonating with me. I'm very interested in this like murder stuff. I guess. I'm curious about the son's kidnapping and stuff. Yeah, Rim. Y'all, take care, good luck, have fun. Love you all, wishing for well-being for all of you. Thank you, Cookie, that's so nice. Remy gonna have so much fun. Probably, yeah. Bye Rima, bye Simon, and bye everyone else. Bye bye. See you guys on other streams, I hope. Bye bye.